Is retail arbitrage dead in 2024? All over the internet, people have been saying for years, since 2017, the day that I started, that retail arbitrage is dead. It no longer works. You can't make any money doing it. And I'm here today in 2024, 7 years later, to see whether or not if that myth is true or false. So today in this video, we're going to be shopping at a bunch of retail stores ranging from discount stores, outlet malls, to see if retail arbitrage is dead. If you don't know what retail arbitrage is, that's where we go to retail stores and find stuff that we can flip on Amazon for a profit. So today our first stop is Burlington Coat Factory. Let's head on in, see what we can find to sell on Amazon for a profit. So the first item we were able to find was this Jordan hat. It had some lint on it, but there definitely was some profit to be made. Every single time I go into Burlington, I definitely head over to the hat section. This hat was profitable on Amazon. It was selling decently well, so that was the first find. Second find was another hat, yet again, an Adidas hat. I think this hat was about $11.99, as you can see on this price tag right here. A simple, easy $5 profit. Adidas hats are hit or miss. Next, we found this Cuisinart kind of USB type of Bluetooth blender. $29.99, profiting us about 14 bucks. So another solid find. It was selling extremely fast as well. We also found these baby thermometers. There was a lot of them. It's only about a $3 profit, $4 profit, but when you times that by 8 of them, you can't really go wrong with that. And we also found a kid's Jordan hat, high ranking. It has sold in the past and it was selling for about 28 bucks, so can't beat that. All right, so just left Burlington, found quite a few decent items, nothing too crazy, but definitely found some profitable stuff. First off, we found some hats, kids hats and men's hats, Jordan, Adidas. I always find hats at Burlington to flip. They're usually $9.99 to $12.99. If you scan those name brands when you go in there, you'll typically find some profits. Nothing else really in those sections. The clothing aisles were like empty. This Burlington, for whatever reason, was like a ghost town. There just wasn't a lot of inventory in this Burlington for whatever reason. Toys were non-existent. Went into the baby section, pretty much not a lot of stuff like all the other sections. But we did find those kind of ear thermometers for babies. Those were about $3 a piece profit, and there's about 8 of them, so not bad. 24 bucks profit there. And we found that kitchen item. It's like a wireless type of mixer and blender type thing. 13 bucks profit. There's a few of those. So all in all, probably only about 80 bucks profit at this stop. Typically I like to shoot for a few $100 profit per stop, but profit is profit, right? This Burlington was super empty and it was really like a worst case scenario, and we still were able to find some profits. But we're here right next door at Marshall's right there. We're gonna head on into Marshall's, and then right down the shopping center here is Ross. So that's a quick tip for those of you getting out there shopping. If you are doing retail arbitrage, plan your routes to where you're hitting locations that have multiple stores right in the same area. So I can hit these 3 stores all at once. That alleviates and diminishes the amount of time that I have to drive from store to store if I just simply plan a route every single day. So quick tip of the day, but let's head on into Marshall's and see what we can find. So the first item inside Marshall's was this teeth whitening kit. These were profiting about 20 bucks and there was 2 of them. So easy 40 bucks right there. These little makeups, $4.99. Selling extremely well, profiting a few bucks, but always pick up a few bucks when you can, especially when they're quick flips. Can't go wrong. This was the best find, $39.99, selling for $129. We got 4 of them. Found this Adidas backpack as well. Wasn't the craziest amount of profit. I think we're making about 13 bucks profit on these, but picked up a couple of those as well. Certain colors of Adidas backpacks, a lot of times these kind of crazy designs sell a lot better for whatever reason. So Under Armour socks, 3-pack, $5.99. Those were a few bucks profit, nothing crazy. But this colorway of the 3-pack sock was going for $27.99. So we're gonna make about 8 bucks on those and picked up about 4 of them. Can't go wrong. Whew, just leaving Marshall's. It's getting a little bit hot out. Picked up quite a few bags of stuff. Spent a total of, let's see right here. We spent a total of $335.54, guys. I got 4 of those cooler backpacks, so if you see those are money. I was kind of sketched out at first because there was only a few people selling it, and typically like niche bags and stuff like that I've never seen before, a lot of times they'll be sold by the brand themselves. So I looked at Keepa. There was no weird drop-offs in sales rank. There just hasn't been a ton of people who've ever sold them. Nothing that screamed IP alert. There's not a lot of sellers selling it, but the sellers that were selling it were like, had 60 reviews. Like, it wasn't the brand themselves. So went ahead, pulled the trigger, $40. So they're selling for $129.99. We're gonna make like $60 profit each on those 4 bags, $240 just on those. Picked up 2 Adidas backpacks, picked up Under Armour socks, makeup. They had a lot of good stuff at this Marshalls. So I haven't been to a Marshalls in forever, which I'm kind of thinking I'm missing out now because today was awesome. A few $100 just at this stop. But next stop is going to be Ross. It's right around the corner. So hit Burlington, Marshalls, now Ross. Let's see what Ross, can Ross compete? Let me know. Drop a comment if you think, are you team Ross or team Marshalls or team Burlington? Let me know. So the first product we found, more socks, Under Armour. These were size 12 to 15, guys. Sometimes the larger sizes like men's size 12, 15 and socks sell for more money. Don't know why, they just do. 3-pack Columbia underwear set. These were going for a little bit of a profit. There's a good amount of them as well. Some Puma underwear, $9.99. Keep your eye out for these Puma underwears, guys. I've been cooking these for like the past 6 months and they just keep getting them at Ross. So keep an eye out. Stance socks. I used to sell so many of these from Ross, a little bit higher rank, but they're bringing in good profit, so I picked them up. Cuisine Art pan set. I think these were about a $12 profit. There's about 4 or 5 of them there. So don't skip past the pan section. Pans sell extremely well, and I know a lot of people just don't think to scan them. And lastly, we found this G.I. Joe set. This was money. These were about $12 profit each, and I picked up 4 of them, so can't go wrong. So we ended up doing pretty good at Ross as well. We went to Burlington as our first stop. We went to Marshalls right after that, and then we left off at Ross. Able to find profitable products to sell on Amazon in every single store. I think the winning store of the day by far was Marshalls, but the concept of this video was retail arbitrage really dead in 2024? Like I said, since the first day I started doing Amazon, selling on Amazon, you look in the forums, you look on Facebook groups, you have other sellers that are just Debbie Downers, you look in the seller forums, everyone says retail arbitrage is dead, it doesn't work, there's not an opportunity to make money. But I think this video and just today in general proved that to be wrong, because I think in the course of about an hour and a half, I spent about a half hour in each store scanning stuff. I found over 20 profitable items between the 3 stores, guys, that are very profitable, that make good money. We easily made a few $100s profit on the items that were found in that hour and a half period. So, and I didn't really even go too hard inside of every store. I just kind of wanted to scour and browse every single store to see what the potential was, to see, is retail arbitrage really dead? And clearly we got our answer, it is not. So if you're someone new and you've seen people selling on Amazon, you've seen content on social media and it sparked your interest and you want to get started, but you've kind of seen videos or content on the internet, don't you do retail arbitrage, do this business model. Retail arbitrage is dead. Retail arbitrage is well and alive. I'll do another $1 million plus this year just in retail arbitrage sales. So trust me, I've been doing it for 7 years. It's not dead. It's always going to be around. There's always going to be an opportunity to arbitrage a retail store and sell it in a different location, just due to simple supply and demand in different locations and parts of the country. So with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Garrett. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you definitely hit that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're new or an existing seller and want some more help in finding product leads, coaching calls, an awesome community of like-minded 6- and 7-figure Amazon sellers, click the link below. The Profit List, awesome group. We post leads every single day. I think today alone I posted like 18 retail arbitrage leads and like 14 OA leads, and we post leads every day. You can ask questions. We do monthly coaching calls. It's an amazing community. You definitely want to check that out. Link down in the description. But with that being said, guys, let me know. We hit Ross, we hit Burlington, we hit Marshalls. Which store do you want to see me source next? We're going to make this a series. Is retail arbitrage dead in 2024? And we're going to hit all the stores. So let me know. Comment down below which stores you guys want next, and I'll see you on the next one.